At dawn, Marcus Aurelius faced a choice that defied every instinct. What he did next reveals the core of unshakable stillness. You wake to chaos. Notifications blink like distant fires. A missed deadline looms. Someone you trusted spoke carelessly. The world demands reaction, immediate, loud, decisive. And yet, somewhere beneath the noise, there's a quiet place. Not hidden. Not rare. Just forgotten. This isn't about suppressing emotion. It's not detachment. Stoicism never asked you to become stone. It asked you to become water. To hold your shape even when poured into broken vessels. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire collapsing from within and without. Plague in the streets. Betrayal in the Senate. War on every border. He could have raged. He could have fled. Instead, he sat each morning before sunrise and wrote, not orders, but reminders. To himself. In Meditations, he called it the Inner Citadel. Not a fortress against the world, but a sanctuary within it. You think your calm is fragile because it shatters under pressure. But what if it's not breaking, it's revealing? Like ice cracking not because it's weak, but because warmth is returning. Your stillness isn't lost in turmoil. It's waiting to be recognized as the ground beneath the storm. Chapter 1 begins not in Rome, but in your inbox. That email marked urgent, your pulse quickens. Your jaw tightens. You're already drafting replies in your head before reading the full message. This is where most lose themselves. Not in catastrophe, but in the thousand tiny fractures of daily demand. Marcus knew this. He wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He didn't say control your feelings. He said govern your judgments. There's a difference. One chains you. The other frees you. In 172 CE, during the Marcomannic Wars, a Roman general betrayed him, stole supplies, spread lies, nearly turned legions against their emperor. Most rulers would have executed him on sight. Marcus summoned him. Listened. Then assigned him a new post, far from temptation, close to redemption. Why? Because rage solves nothing. Clarity does. And clarity only lives in stillness. You face your own betrayals, not with swords, but with silence, exclusion, misrepresentation. Your instinct screams, defend. Explain. Win. But winning the moment often loses the peace. Marcus chose the longer arc, the one that bends toward understanding, not victory. Stillness isn't absence. It's presence so complete it doesn't flinch. Like a mountain watching seasons change. Like a deep well that reflects the sky even as rain lashes its surface. Your inner calm isn't gone when stress arrives. It's simply covered, like moonlight under cloud. Still there. Always there. Now, let's bring this to your life in 2026. You scroll. Endless feeds of curated triumphs. Everyone thriving, traveling, closing deals, glowing with confidence. And you, tired. Uncertain. Wondering if your stillness is just resignation. It's not. Resignation surrenders. Stillness chooses. There's courage in refusing to perform anxiety for an audience. In logging off while others chase dopamine hits. In saying, I don't know, when the world demands certainty. Social media thrives on reactivity. Every post engineered to provoke outrage, envy, FOMO. But the Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, not to fear the future, but to disarm it. Imagine the worst. Then ask, can I endure it? Almost always, the answer is yes. And in that yes, freedom blooms. Your boss criticizes your work in a meeting. Old you spirals, replaying words, drafting angry emails, losing sleep. New you pauses. Breathes. Asks, is this true? Is it useful? Is it mine to carry? If not, let it fall like dust from your sleeve. Relationships test stillness most. A partner snaps after a long day. A friend cancels last minute. You feel the pull, to match their energy, to punish with silence, to prove you matter. But Marcus wrote, when another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticisms, go to their souls, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you. That doesn't mean tolerate harm. It means refuse to let their chaos colonize your mind. Boundaries aren't walls. They're declarations of inner sovereignty. This far, and no further. Said gently. Held firmly. Now, practical exercises. Not grand gestures. Small, daily returns to center. First, the threshold pause. Before entering any charged space, office, home, Zoom call, stop. One breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Remind yourself, I am here to act, not react. 30 seconds. Lifetime of difference. Second, the evening review. Not to judge your day, but to witness it. Ask 3 questions. Where did I act with integrity? Where did I confuse urgency with importance? Where did I forget my stillness was already there? No penance. Just awareness. Third, sensory anchoring. When overwhelmed, name 5 things you see. 4 you can touch. 3 you hear. 2 you smell. 1 you taste. This isn't mindfulness as trend. It's ancient grounding, returning to the body when the mind races into hypotheticals. These aren't tricks to stay calm. They're reminders that calm was never lost. Like gravity, you don't create it. You align with it. Now, a mistake many make, confusing stillness with passivity. Stoicism isn't passive. Marcus led armies. Seneca advised emperors. Epictetus taught in exile. They acted, decisively, ethically, tirelessly. But from stillness, not panic. Action from clarity lasts. Action from fear burns out, or burns others. Another error, waiting for perfect conditions to be still. When the project ends, when the kids sleep through the night, when I get that promotion, but stillness isn't the reward for surviving chaos. It's the tool for navigating it. You don't earn it. You remember it. Think of the desert. Harsh sun by day. Freezing night. Scorpions, sandstorms, thirst. Yet life persists, in roots, in burrows, in seeds waiting decades for rain. Resilience isn't defiance of environment. It's harmony with truth. You, too, contain that kind of patience. Which resonates more with you right now? The threshold pause, the evening review, or sensory anchoring? Comment 1, 2, or 3, not for us, but for yourself. Naming it makes it real. Remember the senator who betrayed Marcus? Years later, that same man saved a legion from ambush, loyal, focused, courageous. Redemption isn't guaranteed. But giving space for it, for others, for yourself, that's the work of stillness. Your unshakable calm isn't a destination. It's your native state. You were born still. Watch any infant sleep, utter peace, even amid noise. Life layers reactivity over that core, like sediment over bedrock. Wisdom is excavation. So when the next wave hits, missed flight, harsh word, financial scare, don't ask, how do I get calm? Ask, where is my calm right now? Feel for it beneath the surge. It's there. Like the ocean floor beneath crashing surf. Immovable. Whole. Marcus didn't achieve stillness once and keep it forever. He returned to it each dawn. So must you. Not as failure, but as practice. Like brushing teeth. Like watering plants. Tending the inner citadel isn't optional maintenance. It's how you remain human in an inhuman pace. You don't need to silence the world to find peace. You only need to stop mistaking the noise for truth. The traffic jam isn't your emergency. The unread email isn't your identity. The opinion of someone who barely knows you. Not your compass. Your stillness isn't fragile. It's the only thing that isn't. Relationships shift. Careers pivot. Bodies age. But the observer within, the one who notices, chooses, endures, that remains. Unbroken. And when you forget, which you will, don't scold yourself. Just whisper, ah. There it is again. Like spotting a familiar star through clouds. No drama. Just recognition. This is resilience, not bouncing back, but standing through. Not recovering, but remaining. You are not a vase that cracks and needs glue. You are the space in which vases appear, break, and are remade. The world will keep demanding performance, of joy, outrage, speed, certainty. Say no with your breath. Say yes with your presence. Let your actions flow from depth, not surface. At dawn, Marcus chose stillness over instinct. Not because he was special. But because he remembered what you're remembering now, calm isn't something you protect. It's something you uncover. Again and again. So the next time chaos knocks, don't brace. Breathe. Don't hide. Hold. Your stillness was never in danger. It was waiting for you to come home. And in that return, quiet, ordinary, profound, you become unbreakable. Not because nothing touches you. But because everything passes through you, and leaves your center untouched. If any of these ideas resonated, I've linked the books in the description. The unbroken stillness within isn't yours to earn. It's yours to remember.